Hello, welcome to the Jobdogg family. By now you have completed your skills test and you are almost finished with registration. But now there is an important topic we need to cover before you record your video resume, and that topic is safety. The following safety rules are designed to assist you in performing your job safely. Compliance with these rules while on assignment is a mandatory condition of your continued employment with Jobdogg. Before you are sent out on assignment, Jobdogg provides you with generalized safety training. However, once on assignment, the client should also provide you with safety training specific to your assigned duties. Be sure to request a safety briefing if you have any questions. Safety is important for every employee and employer to preserve the integrity of the workplace environment. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, requires employers to provide safe and hazard-free working conditions for all employees. Workplace safety is important whether you are in the office or warehouse setting. A regulated workplace promotes the security and wellness of both the employee and employer. Valuing the safety of the employee and those around is not only the responsibility of the employer, but yours as well. When your workday is over, Jobdogg's essential priority is making sure you return home safely to your loved ones. I have a question for you. What is the biggest asset you currently possess at this moment? The answer is your health, your well-being, and most importantly, you. Think about it. How would your family cope without you? What if you couldn't work anymore? What if daily activities such as driving, walking the dog, or playing with your kids suddenly became limited? Safety begins as soon as you wake up in the morning. You are responsible for maintaining your personal hygiene. This means bathing, showering, and washing your hair regularly. Your personal hygiene should not interfere with your peers' ability to complete their job effectively and safely as expected. Have you ever heard of the saying, "When you look good, you feel good"? Exercising good hygiene can prevent the spread of illnesses, diseases, and high-risk medical conditions caused by not properly taking care of yourself. Each and every employee has the right to report to a clean and safe workplace. If your employer has established safety precautions due to COVID-19, follow them. Some preventive measures may include wearing a mask, social distancing, mouth covering during coughs and sneezes, hand washing, and keeping unwashed hands away from the face, equipment, supplies, and others. If you are feeling ill before or during your shift, please follow the guidelines put in place by your employer to keep others around and yourself safe. When you are on assignment, a dress code, as simple as it sounds, is an essential concept for workplace safety. You may be asking yourself at the moment, how does a company dress code keep me safe? Dressing in the correct attire for the job can prevent injuries. An injury is defined as a harmful condition on the body sustained by an accident. Keep your clothes clean or uniform in good condition. Wash dirty or soiled clothing before wearing it again. Holes in your clothing increases the likelihood that hazardous or contaminated substances may come in contact with your skin that may cause irritation. Some workplaces may prohibit certain jewelry or open-toe shoes. Think about it, loose jewelry could get caught in a conveyor belt on a factory assembly line. Simple requirements, such as the ones mentioned, could protect or save your life against common workplace accidents. Your assignment may require the use of personal protective equipment, also known as PPE. Examples of PPE may include wrist rests, used for keyboards, foot rests, earplugs, back belts, hard-toed shoes, wrist guards, and more. While on assignment, you must use all required PPE at all times while working. Should your PPE provided to you become lost or damaged, it is your responsibility to ask your supervisor for replacements. If the client asks you to perform duties which are different than, or in addition to, your initial job assignment, you must first notify Jobdogg before performing such duties. Do not assume that someone else will clean up your work area. It is important to keep your desk and other workspaces clean. Be sure to put away all supplies and tools when they are not being utilized. Most importantly, if you spill or see liquid on the floor, clean it up, or tell your manager. This is to make sure the area is cleared to prevent slip and falls. Maintaining your work area promotes organization and attentiveness. While on assignment, you are not permitted to drive either your own or a client-owned automobile or truck in order to conduct client business. If the client asks you to operate any automobile or truck in order to perform your duties, you must immediately notify Jobdogg. While on assignment, you are not permitted to operate heavy machinery, such as drill presses, lathes, table saw, etc. If you use large power tools, such as power saws, nail guns, riveters, or motorized equipment, such as forklifts, cherry pickers, motorized carts, and/or motorized pallet jacks, etc., are not permitted. You are also not permitted to handle any cash, negotiables, or other valuables. If the client asks you to perform any of these tasks, you must first notify Jobdogg before performing such duties. You must not lift anything that you cannot lift comfortably. You must not lift items weighing more than 50 pounds. No matter the weight, if it feels too heavy, ask for help. When lifting, use the following technique: bend your knees, grasp the object with the palms of your hands, bring the object in close to your body, then raise the load, keeping your back as straight as possible. OSHA requires all employers with hazardous chemicals in their workplaces to have labels and safety data sheets for their employees that may be exposed. Employers must train employees on the new labels elements and safety data sheets format to recognize and understand. Employers must also give you a written copy of their hazard communication program. If you are sent on an assignment where such conditions exist and the client has not, or does not, comply with the above, call Jobdogg. Report immediately to Jobdogg any working condition or practice that you believe may cause injury to yourself and/or other employees. Under no circumstances should you perform a job assignment that causes you undue physical or mental discomfort. It is your responsibility to immediately report an uncomfortable situation to Jobdogg so that your assignment may be modified or you may be reassigned. Whenever you are involved in any incident that results in personal injury or damage to property, no matter how small, you must report the accident immediately to Jobdogg. Should you have questions about your working conditions, injury reports, etc., please do not hesitate to call Jobdogg. In case of an emergency, follow all protocols put in place by your employer. Knowing where or how to conduct yourself during an emergency, such as a fire or natural disaster, protects you and your coworkers. In addition to these general safety rules, while on assignment you must also abide by the client's specific job site safety rules. Failure to follow either Jobdogg's or the client's safety rules will result in disciplinary action up to and including immediate termination. Lastly, please follow all safety guidelines provided for you in the video and the safety protocols given at your work site. Remember, safety rules exist because it was a previous accident. Therefore, it is important to report all injuries and unsafe workplace conditions. This concludes our safety training for today. Remember to stay safe, follow up with your employer if you have any questions, and remember your number one goal is to get back home safely to your family.